Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course. Just want to remind everyone to keep nature wild. The more wild, the better. Hey YouTubers, I don't normally, promote a lot of stuff, but I have to promote this place. It's the most amazing pizza ever. And if you're lucky to have one in your town, I have to drive a long distance to get to one, but at least there's one at least within driving distance for me. I have to go to a larger city to go to it, but I love their pizza so much. It's the most amazing pizza I've ever had in my life. So I'm doing a plug for the Mellow Mushroom. Well, today I'm on another search for the river levels. There's supposed to be a spillway somewhere around this area, and I wonder if that tree looks like it's about to fall, if it's running with lots of water, if I could find it. I don't remember where exactly it is. It was one of those days where I went off trail like I do a lot and sometimes get in trouble, but so I'm going to try to find the spillway and see if that's raging with water after all the rain we've had after Tropical Storm Debby. So the rivers are rising for sure, but just curious to see if I can find this spillway today. It's nice out here, nice and quiet, and nice and peaceful. There's the golden orb spider, which is always crossing trailheads. I try to walk around them because those spiders spend a lot of time and effort to make those webs, so I don't just tear them down, I just walk around them. So it's nice and peaceful out here though. It's nice and quiet. That's what I need. So, alright, enough of my rambling. I'll check back in if I see something interesting. It's nice and serene today for a Sunday morning. There's wow. I've seen several fallen trees. You can see this one here from the tropical storm. I think that's about the third one I've come across so far on my walk. So it must have been pretty windy here. Of course, lots of rain, which we need because we've been in a drought, so the rain was definitely needed. But it's a beautiful day. Alrighty, there's a little sitting bench up ahead. I think I'm gonna sit down and take a rest there in a minute and then continue on my journey. You could see some more fallen trees. Look at this pine making an arch. It looks like the trailblazers have been through here though and quickly made a trail around the fallen tree. Look at all these beautiful sand pine acorns. Yeah, I can look in a distance in the woods and there's a lot of fallen trees. This place must have really gotten really windy during Tropical Storm Debby. At home, we really didn't have a problem. Oh, I'm super superstitious. Knock on wood at our place. So, but yeah. It must have been pretty crazy over here. There's more trees in the woods down. So they definitely got more of a brunt of the storm than I did at home. again. Knock on wood. Habit of when I'm hiking on a trail that's not well marked, or like after a storm like this where some of the signs may be falling down, is as I walk I just make a little arrow pointing in the right direction to make it back to the trailhead. Well, I made it to a little cypress swamp. Let's see how well the water levels have moved up. Well, it's nice to see some water in the swamp again. The cypress trees must be very happy. You can see the little cypress tree pine cones all on this tree here. It's nice out here though, I gotta say. Well, the storm must have damaged this little dock here. They have it blocked off. I guess some of the wood steps have fallen off, so they closed it down. A lot more damage here than I thought. But this little freshwater marsh is filled up, which is kind of nice. It was really dry last time I was here, so it's nice to see it all filled up. When you're in sketchy areas where you're not sure where you're at, or if there's a storm and it kind of knocks down a lot of signs as you walk through, make arrows and signs pointing you in the right direction in case there's trees that had the trail markings and stuff on it are knocked down. So it's an important thing to do to keep you on the right path. Keep an eye out for these lovely beauties that sprout up in the wilderness. It's pretty wild because I'm only 15 miles from here, 10-15 miles, and we had no storm issues at all, but there are so many trees knocked down from the wind. But like I said, luckily where I was at, no damage at all. Tell you what, right there, I take a little root off of the trail. Many a swamp talk has been done in that bunch of cypress trees there. Today I'm going to stay on trail though, not get too adventurous. Crossroads of trails. And this is the upland one. It was one that was more swampy, and normally 99% of the time I take the swampy one, but today I want to keep my feet dry. So I'm going to stay on the upland, drier trail, but it's a beautiful trail. It's nice and quiet and serene, so those are the things I dig. Being an introvert, you always like quiet and mellow, so and I definitely have it right now, so that's cool. Well, I made it to the spillway, and surprisingly it's dry. I've been here when it was raging, even above the road. The water was completely above the road. So, I really was fully expecting the spillway to be filled with water, but I guess it wasn't enough. So I reached my point of interest for today, so I'm going to head back to the truck, and I'm getting eaten alive with spiders, with mosquitoes. They're really bad right now. Ouch. Well, we got the dreaded Airplane noise. If it's not airboats, it's airplanes. Just messing with the Serenity.